Mortgage acceleration programs have actually been pretty popular for over 20 years, but in the last few years they got new attention. They started out in Australia actually back at the end of the 80s. But as I said, in the last few years, with homeowners trying to pay down their mortgage and create equity in properties that have been damaged by the recessions, mortgage acceleration programs have actually flourished into an industry. There are companies out there like You First, for example, that they will set up a mortgage acceleration program, but they do charge quite a fee. And basically it's a software that is tied into a HELOC account, which is like the second mortgage or line of credit on your home, and is used as a checking account, so that the software from like You First, the way they set it up, it will show how much money you have to put into the HELOC account to pay your bills on a monthly basis in order to pay also down on the principal of the house. So any extra money that's put into this account pays down the principal on the residence. And this can work for residences, for homeowners, but also for investors on the rental properties. Now, this is a great system. However, if you don't want to spend the setup fees on these type of mortgage acceleration programs, there's a ways that you can do it yourself and paying down the mortgage and cut off several years off of the life of the loan. One of them is doing biweekly plan. So instead of sending a payment in once a month, you ask your lender if you can split the payment in two and make it biweekly. So let's say if your mortgage payment is $1,000 a month, instead you send in $500 every 2 weeks. By doing it this way, you actually make an extra payment a year. Also, pay more than the minimal balance due. So if you have extra money one month, just go ahead and pay extra towards the principal. Make sure you specify that the extra payment is towards the principal, not interest or escrow. And last but not least, another thing you can do is send in an extra payment when you can. For example, when you get a tax return or an insurance settlement, just go ahead and send in the payment. This can also cut down several years from your outstanding mortgage. Again, you need to specify that these payments, this extra money, has to go towards the principal so that it's not put into an escrow account. But by doing these things yourself, you can also, as I said, accelerate that your mortgage will be paid off sooner.